I'm late with this one. But hey, at least we got some sweaty subs to take care of this episode. This is gonna be a very interesting one as everybody is kind of focusing onto this one region. What is it? It's the hospital with the lolly in it. Alcides, when he hears that there is a little girl to kill, bro just whipped out his fucking next, labor of whatever trials he went through. It's a three-headed Cerberus dog. And he's like, yup, I'm fucking ore farming. Everybody's pulling up. And also there's an important thing. There's a very important thing of a traitor within, the Orlando's men and women, right? Somebody in there is a rat. I don't know if it's gonna be John Strange Fate, considering he got a whole ass, arm cut off and, a noble phantasm stuff that was given to him by Caster, but it should be pretty interesting. Let's see what happens today. Bro, it's a demon dog! John Strange Fake! Will John Strange Fake be able to hold off Alcides and Cerberus with this new weapon? I don't know, bro. Like, the Kaladin people, not a single of them I have really any hopes in. Every one of them has already felt like they've already lost a battle. There's not a single one that's like, yup, I can do it. It's terrifying. Flat tier 2, that's right. It's probably gonna be Flat and Jack fighting against Alcides. There's no way Orlando's goons are gonna do shit. Maybe John Strange Fake will have a moment though, utilizing his new weapon. Here we go, Jack in action! VLC just can't handle it. It's VLC. Basically, the opening and all that stuff, like VLC can't handle the amount of frames. That's an issue definitely with it. It is what it is. 1 second. Lock in, let's go. You Alcides straight up hired like a Mongolian throat goat actor in the background to sing for him. Kill that thing that Alcides does best. Didn't Hippo again, frame him for like a child or something? Yeah, you hear like a little girl that's ready to get executed, he'll be there. No mercy. Oh! Didn't even let John finish. Alright, fight the doggy. John Strange Fake! Oh! Okay. The Clan Calatin is just shocked. There's not a single person that can do it. I think this is Jack. There's no way this is not Jack. Because if it's not Jack, this dude... Damn, he's got balls. No, it's still gotta be Jack, right? It's still gotta be Jack, right? There's no way, right? This dude just... You know what? If it's a regular civilian, that's fucking crazy. Like, he did all that. That's insane. He had more bravery and courage than Clan Calatin with all their fucking, magic weapons and shit. Bro gonna Valhalla for that. What a warrior. I can't believe he rescued. He had a gun, though. Why'd he run in with a gun? He could have shot from behind. It's not like closing the distance would have done more damage. It's still, it's cool that he actually stepped up. But often if you can't back it up, you just die. I love the sound effect of the arrows. Chester! Would you look at that? The murderous monster. That's supposed to be at the top of the food chain right now, preying on humans, is the one protecting the little girl against this fucking child-killing monster, bro. Who's the good guys? Who's the bad guys? He is just controlling water. It's crazy. This honestly gave me shades of Regulus in how he would, interact with objects or material, and he would control them, right? And it kind of felt like that. He just kind of did a footstep and control the water. It's back to adult form, no more Shoto mode. I just love how like the morality and ethics and all that shit kind of swaps, because now he's protecting the little girl for his own goals and agenda, which I'm sure is gonna be horrific, but it's like, you know, who's the bad guy here? Oh, nah, you need to have like, what is it, divinity or demonic shit to attack him. Like, I don't think he's gonna be doing anything with that. Nah. At least he tried. Oh! Nah, these are Jack clones. These are Jack clones, bro. There's no way. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of random John cops, bro. John Strange cops just shooting bullets. That's gotta be Jack. Yeah, Jack NPCs. They just spawn out of nowhere. Jack the Ripper. Bro wants atonement. Damn, this is righteous. Voice actor change. Oh, weakling. Oh, weakling is crazy. Yeah, that's right. He hates the gods. Whoa. Was that just all off of his anger of being called a god there? The window just shattered. That pure presence and aura. He's a god slayer. Constructed a narrative that permitted me to wear your likeness. Jack would have like a better, I don't know, something about his powers, right? He would like be using godlike powers to take him down in that same way, I guess. Okay. He's back! Woo! The manslaughterer, bro. That's what he does best. I thought Jack the Ripper went stabbing specifically women. I don't know if that's like also just like, you know, agenda and narrative, but he looks so cool here. Face still disguised, can't really see. The single wing, the asymmetry in the design, aura. Cervantes. Yeah, I think he already knows. Okay. Wait. Without having to strengthen my eyesight. As in the vision that even from here he can watch, but he could watch even further away if he wanted to. Astute judgment. That's true, right? Wait, so I'm still confused. Alcides is demonic, not divine? How does that work? Because he defies gods. He's a god slayer. He has more pride as a man than God. This is not Hercules. This is, you know, Alcides. This is a different variant of Heracles' lore. Divine could be evil, though? Okay. How does that work? I thought it was like two separate things. But he is demonic, though, right? He is demonic, though. Really? Whoa, look at those eyes. I love the laser eyes. Yo, Clan Calton, do something! You got a new weapon! No? He just be talking with his head cut off. Okay. Alright, focus on the objective. Okay. Oh, weakling. He won't, though. So rare. Oh, now we're talking, not just random police members. All these different designs, all different Jacks. Yo, the one on the far right with the knife and the dagger, that looks like Jack the Ripper. All these Jacks. That goes hard. Oh, hero who has sunk into villainy to ascend to humanhood. This is poetry emotion right now. But at what cost? They combine into one! How does a serial killer have this much aura? Well, I think, well, the idea here is like, Jack the Ripper, dude with the knife in the streets of London or something, versus fucking Heracles, a mythical, you know, legendary hero. But in this specific context and this variation where Alcides remains human, he's actually vulnerable to Jack the Ripper. He actually kind of wins in that lore. This is a manslaughterer. It's as if we specifically counter him. Oh, the screams! Oh my god! What was that? That was not noble phantasm, right? Was that just what was that? Was that Hogu? Okay, I thought he would have to say Hogu and then say it, right? I like when they say Hogu first. As London greets dawn, the smog meets its end. Chills. Just the fire in the writing. Screams of women. Naoya would love this. Scorched earth. What's the Knight of Wallachia? Crazy lore? He looks like a devil himself! Jester loves this. He's still thinking of an assassin. You what the hell? He's actually like a demonic, like devil. Look at this. Look at his horns. Zabanya. She ain't listening, bro. Ooh. Kneel. Laser eyes. Oh! Jesus fucking Christ. Clan Gallatin is just watching. They can't do anything. They're just paralyzed in place, and I don't really blame them. They feel like regular civilians, bro, at this point. Bro, the heartbeat into the laser eyes. That was so cool. What is this reminding me of? Tekken. Jin Kazama. Devil mode. Laser, eyes, devil shit. And then the blades. It's the devil himself. I still think that Hansa could beat him. Why? I don't know, because like he's like the devil right now, and Hansa's like church shit, and simply off of like that alignment, just like Jester, you know, vampire, you know, dead apostle shit and like church shit. I feel like he would win. And then you know, and then you know when Jack would say some shit like, "Oh, so another man that wants to get slaughtered by me," right? And Jack would say, "I am no man. I'm a cyborg." 70% of the body, and no, that's my headcanon. I think he'd win.
歪んだ願いが生み出す地獄の具現化か、人間の世を課すだけある。この大都市の中、最も暗い地獄というわけか。英霊だと知らなければいただくとこ。
Burial agency mentioned again. That's kind of crazy, is it not? That he would have called them in. if he wasn't the heroic spirit. A lot of glaze right now happening for Jack. And you know what? Shit, maybe Hansa won't win. Due to the way that he compared the Burial Agency and himself back in the fight with Jester. If he himself is acknowledging this, then shit, I guess he would lose. At least one coffee though, right? I feel like he was buy some time for the Burial Agency and throw some fucking holy water onto him instead of coffee, you know?
いやー、これは予想してなかったな。
That totally blindsided me. Jack? What if there's more to it? What if he's seeing something beyond that? Because Flat's different. Gilgamesh! Zashu. Okay, Orlando, you have no fucking excuse. This is the one thing you prepared, okay? I talked about how it'd be funny if Orlando never got to face off against Gilgamesh because like this is the one thing he's been preparing for in the exam. You better do something about this. He should have something specific against him. Yeah, and this dude is straight up just reacting like me at home. Get on the front lines. What the fuck are you doing? Why is Orlando home right now? Because he didn't think all this shit would happen. Right? I don't think he could have even conceived that all these different threats would show up. Now he has to pull up, right? That laugh. Zashu. Zashu. Okay. Immediately a shot to the face. This scene looks so cool though. I love how Gilgamesh is so bored that he like inserts himself to parties that he wasn't invited to and then acts like he's a party host. Oh, this is personal. Ooh! Bro is moving like Hippo on the horse when she was dodging shit. This cut is sick. That dodge. Oh. The movement. He's so fast. God. Every little hit with the gold dust, the sparkles, it looks so nice during the red lighting and the darkness. The wings provide defense for Jack like that. Pretty cool. John Strange fake still watching. It's coming back. What? Wait, what's that? Was that Richard? That was Richard. That was a clever attack. Alcides, I think, was aiming for the girl in the hospital at the end. That's crazy that even now, he still is locked on to the objective. Gilgamesh here? Little side dodge. Little side. I don't know if it would even have hit. It'd be so cool if he didn't even react. He knew that the arrow wasn't even going for him right there. He did a little sidestep with the head. The sound barrier stuff is really cool too. Richard with the counter. Another monster has appeared. Sigma. Oh, Jester and the assassin might, you know, meet again. But this time I wonder if he's gonna feel betrayed that he took, you know, Ayaka's battery instead of his. Alright, it is what it is. Yeah, your love is here. Oh, it's personal. It's personal. I might go for Ayaka now. Okay, I gotta say though, Jack just transformed and hasn't done shit. Maybe he's gonna do something. I swear to God, bro, if he just stands there and does nothing but aura farm. I mean, he kind of took out Cerberus for a bit, right? That was such a cool transformation. I was really... And that's the thing with Face Strange Fake, where... Bro, it's just crazy aura farm and people being hyped up and new powers showing up. And then, boom, someone else pulls up. And now distracted. And now that gotta get hyped up. And then, boom, someone else appears. And I love that. I genuinely love it. And it reminds me, again, how Fate Zero kind of started with the... You know, initial encounter and everyone saying hello and everybody pulling up, but man, I just sometimes want to see one fight go all the way through. She left you, bro.
サーバントってのはアッキ羅刹も呼べるのか？
アッキ羅刹今のは
It's crazy though that this thing, like I think that Alcides was talking about it. Other people were talking about it too, right? Hyping up Jack that like he's a manslaughterer, but he's such evil that like his lore and legend is so fucking vile and evil that his powers, his true powers, right, is like the manifestation of this hellspawn.
今の言葉は撤回しよう。
Yeah?
君はいいやつっぽいな。
Don't judge a book by its cover. He is a heroic servant for a reason, I guess.
私をいいやつと言ってみせたのは
Flat
そい
and
つは
Richard would
確か
get
な
on
目を持
well.
っている。あまりのんびり
cool
している
camera work.
状況じゃなさそうだ。
A rotation though.
すまない。綾香を頼めるか。
Wonder how Gilgamesh would feel. You know how he loves to maintain higher eyesight compared to everyone else. He can't stand other people being the same level of like the same eyesight. That's why he looks down below, right? But the Watcher, I think, is invisible to everybody and is even beyond Gilgamesh. Is the Watcher whale thing kind of mocking Gilgamesh then in a way, right? Because Gilgamesh doesn't even know it exists, and it's also on a higher eyesight. I don't know.
綾香を頼めるか。そこの教会まで。
君はどうする？
あの金ピカの英霊は気になると。
Yeah, Goldie looking heroic
あっちの
spirit.
黒い。なら彼をまず。
君にはあの金色の英霊の相手を頼みたい
Richard versus Gilgamesh. Better matchup this way, yes.
了解した。
I don't think Richard could reach Alcides, could he? Because you need that like divinity shit, right? I don't know if Richard has the tools for it.
了解した。君を信じる。
Oh, wait. Wait. Was the armor always there? What was that? What was that transformation?
信じる。
Excalibur is divine. Okay, it'll hit.
歩道をわきまえよ雑種。
Zashu.
誰の許可を取って
Zashu.
俺の姿を見上げている。
Oh!
見上げるに値いたぞ。
Respect.
物言いからすると王の類だ。今日ここ
Cameraman, what you doing there?
に立てたことを感謝しよう。
Some Richard ass going on.
感謝などいらぬ。毒
So tsundere, bro. You're just trying to say, man, you're so cool, man. You're like the king of heroes, man. I respect you, bro. Why would a lion care about the opinions of sheep?
いらぬ。毒うせよ。からってことか。
Yeah.
君は面白いな。
It's not comedy, though.
名も知らぬ者よ、悪魔をかたどろうとも義務。
その傲慢確かに貴様は人間だ
Okay. Off-screened.
ありがとう。
Aka? Sigma?
ここで保護するのは
Hey,
聖杯
the
戦
safe
争を放棄した
zone.
マスターのみのはずなのだが。
But like, Aka is allowed though, right? Because she's not really a master. But she is a master. But she's not a master. Anyways, his harem looks great.
のみのはずなのだが。
シグマ君はどうするの？
黒岡椿を保護しに行く。
Oh,
君はこちらへ。
what a gentleman.
はい。
Wonder how much stronger or weaker Assassin has become ever since pairing up with Ayaka. Ayaka is now providing battery for not just Assassin but Richard too. It's kind of crazy and it seems like there's no struggle. There's no issue. This girl is just bountiful of mana for whatever reason.
私も行こう。
いいのか？
Tubi?
君の目的は？
塾並みでは、あれらを滅するには全てをかける必要がある。しかし、食うのが目的なのだろう。
I think Assassin might end up dying, sacrificing herself for Sigma. I could see that. What about the other way around? I feel like Sigma has to go further though than Assassin. That's why I say this. Ever since like the last encounter too, of how she kind of like, almost like, I don't know if pity is the right word, but she feels like bad for him. So now with this two relationship, and maybe Jester's the one that's gonna end up killing, you know, Assassin by saying, trying to say, I don't know. It just feels like she could do that for him.
目的なのだろう。
君はなぜそこま
She's trying to save two child right now. Get it? Because obviously the girl, but who's the other child here? Come on.
なぜそこまで子供を救おうとする？
That's a grown-up's duty.
合理的に考えればならないはずだ。
ないのだったな。 まだ心の満ちていない幼子が助かるなら、
わからないな。
Dude, it feels like again, she's not talking just about the lolly, but about Sigma 2 right now. About one that has not even seen the world.
子供とはいえ他人だろ。
私はまだ未熟な身だが、信仰と考えはしない。ただ大いなる声を聞き、その道を選ぶもの。
Okay.
この状況で子供を君の信仰が熱いからじゃないのか。
私は異端者たちへの怒りを捨てされずいなかった。他者を救いたいという私
Defiance of Kadar.
傲慢に他なら
What's that?
だがそんなこと
Defiance of Kadar. Even this wish. My own conceited defiance. Because it feels like she's abandoned whatever fate that she had in the past. Maybe that the other Hassans are also onto, and she's trying to find some sort of new faith.
ことはどうでもいい。私の未熟などは幼子を
Okay. Reformed Hassan here.
何なのか。俺たちは慣れなかった。
Here's the parallels.
すまない。
He
今のは
gets
失
it.
言だ。
He gets it.
幼き頃のお前を救えなかった。
Aww. I mean, could have she saved? I would never blame her. How could she have known? This is a very powerful moment between these two, very vulnerable.
私はその場に巡り会えず救えなかった。私が未熟である証明だ。
That's such an unfair like expectation to have, that she would have just found these random orphan soldiers that has been trained up in a lab. How could she have ever known?
それこそが私が未熟である証明だ。
サーバントだ。存在していた場所も違う。
That too?
子供の頃の俺に会える。
No?
その証明として私とお前は今会っている。
Okay.
ああ、そうか。
Some crazy death flags right now for Assassin. And Grandpa. Just ore farming. Just being like, yep, my boy is getting character development. He loves the character development. The awareness though. I want someone to save me. Look at that. Look at that. He's finally figuring out like his own desires and what he actually wanted rather than being a blank slate. The blank slate is being colored in. And honestly, in such a wholesome way. Not in a very fucked up way, like what Gilgamesh did to Kotomi no Kire, right? Different, very different. Assassin and, you know, Sigma. Similar but different in, I guess, the alignment of morality.
食われたかったのか。
Oh, that's a crazy cut! Jesus! Damn! Yo, this here. This shit right here.
なるほどなるほど。これほど浸つだけで大惨事になるわけだ。
Glaze.
この見事なこ
You
しら
should,
い
you
は
should
ど
steal
うだ。
them and use it. Yo, you should start using Excalibur with these blades.
周りの武器もすべて。
Yo, what if Gilgamesh accidentally ends up using one of the tools of Saber, Artoria of the past? And Richard's like, holy fuck, I've been looking for that. Yo, that's gotta happen, right? That's gotta happen, right? I'm like thinking, because like the Fate has constantly shown us with their lore and careful, you know, like writing of how Sun Sides are kind of meant for each other. Kind of like how Alcides and Jack the Ripper, right? Of how Alcides might as well be a man, but I'm a manslaughterer. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, how are you doing this? Right here, this dude's just seeking for Artoria's treasures. Gilgamesh probably has all of them. Bro, give it! Give it!
周りの武器もすべて。
Yeah. The weapon that he used, that the blade that he pulled out, right? A lot of people were hyping up that weapon. It was the Alcides and Hippo episode. He gotta use that right now.
こんなにあるんだったら何本か俺にくれないか。
Yeah, give me some.
単なるふてしい物乞いであったか。くれというのはぶしつけだったならえるも
I'll
のだな。
buy. What's more rude? Ask like buying? Or like would Gilgamesh then say like, you think you can put a number on my treasures? So I don't know. It's like, what's more shameless here? Begging for it for free or just trying to buy him?
ぜひとも買い取りたい。君たちと戦う間、こけたいと願うが。
Trial them. Oh, that's gonna make him pissed off. I don't know. Maybe he would like basically confront that. Because like the idea is you don't think my weapons could be durable enough, and he would get like upset and say, "Here, fucking take it. Let's see what you have."
借り受けたいと願うが、いかがか。な、殺虫。ああ、命が減ったれ事だ。
Oh, you saw him. Oh, the footing here. Crazy cut. Woo! He reached him. What blade did Gilgamesh put out there? Is that the same Caliburn that he pulled out in episode 4? Something got out.
俺の問いに答えることを許す。それは光栄だ。避ける挙動を見ればわかる。
I grant you the privilege of answering my question. A couple things. Ain't he just saying that because he wants an answer back? How are you being this audacious saying you may answer my question when you were gonna want to answer the question anyways? Because if Richard say, what a the entitlement and the way that he structures his sentences is so audacious. This is honestly so ridiculous here. Okay. Your footwork. Versus Enkidu. I think he's talking about Enkidu. I don't know how the footwork is working. Most likely talking about Enkidu though, and Gilgamesh is talking about that too. Respect. Respect? I don't think he'd feel insecure and say, oh my god, because Enkidu still said Gilgamesh is still my #1, right? Master, yeah. Okay. Our masters are contractors. There it is. I don't know, did we? No, we got the vouch. Okay, I thought he'd get pissed off and jealous. No. He knows that Enkidu and Gilgamesh are still one-on-one, just like they're soulmates. But beyond that, getting like Enkidu's recognition is like what's it called? A blessing, you know? It's like a parent saying, I give you blessings to marry my daughter. That doesn't even make sense. Anyways, we got the vouch of Enkidu. Fate mentioned. Oh, what an honor. Yeah, that's why I'm not hitting you with the blades right now. Only then after you have earned all my respect and shit, only then will I actually like hit you, and then your blood will be on my blades. How else would you have killed him if you didn't fucking acknowledge him then? He said Onore this time too. Yeah? Pleasure. Richard having fun? Okay. Big words. Let's go! Come on! Come on! Why? You get me all hyped up. Cut off. Next scene. Alright. Richard and Gilgamesh, great dynamic and duo. Both blonde. I like how their armors are kind of opposing. Gold versus kind of silverish here. And again, the treasures of Artoria and how Richard is seeking after them. I just wish that Gilgamesh would use one of those blades and Richard would acknowledge that. Enkidu's, vouch and blessings being also, honored by Gilgamesh. I think that Richard's in for a threesome. I think he has passed the test. Of course, Enkidu will be the one getting the train run on them. Okay. And I'm sure there's gotta be some very niche Fujo subgroup that thinks that Gilgamesh is the bottom and not Enkidu. I'm sure that's gotta also exist too. That's very fun when I look at like Fujo shippers, and there's like the most traditional stereotypical top and bottom already established, but there's always that subgroup that's like, no, it's the other way around, and I love to see their mental gymnastics. Okay. We're at the church now. Church really gonna protect us? The devil! Oh, you ripped that arm off! Oh, Jack's getting fucked up! Yo, Clan Calatin! Has Clan Calatin moved a step? This entire episode, have they just been standing in one place? It's also amazing that none of them has died just yet. They've just been standing in place, survived the clash between Gilgamesh, Alcides, Jack the Ripper. Like, what else can't they do? John, do something with your arm. Very rare laugh. Alcides love that. Go! Oh, we back. Devil lasers again. That was so fast. Hear me, you who rose from slavery to the gods to become a man.
人になり
Epic.
やがったものよ
Us.
我らを生み出す賢者にして愚者をする餌に過ぎない
What is this chanting?
ナチュラルボーンキラーズ
Another one! What is this? Oh, the sound effects! Dude! So many of them! Second MP? You have a second Hoga? Whoa, natural born kill, and these dudes are still standing in place. And you know what? I would be too. That was so good. Did I see for a second? I swear to God, I saw the devil there for a second. I saw one impact frame right there. Right there. I knew what I saw. As the Horde of Jacks are just running down one by one. Look at that. Oh, natural born kill. I want to see the subs again. That was so cool.
ナ
For you are denied the massacre's end. I love the, what's it called? The hidden translation that doesn't get shown unless for these sweaty subs.
チュラル
There's so many of them. All these different jacks create this natural born killers like monster. The screams and the lasers too, it's haunting. It's cool that Alchemist is trying to counter though. Those screams though, the screeching. Come on, bro. Come on, what are you fucking doing? That's a crazy flag. Why would you do him dirty like that? Did he do it? Is he dead? Nice standing.
見事見事なり
Yo, he's saying that line like Kurgan versus Garfield. Migoto. Amazing. But this time I feel like Kurgan might have won. What the fuck happened? Probably another one of those like Heracles' labors. And whatever just happened is how he countered it. Migoto.
見事
Remarkable. Oh, weakling is still crazy
よくぞ
though.
この身を追い詰めた
How?
よくぞ登り倒すだけの無価値なものにあらず
Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. The bands are coming off. Obviously, it's that, right? Another one of his OP fucking secret treasure relic weapon tool armor shit.
お前の力はただ打ち倒す
It's probably like a one-time defense against anything. I'm just making shit up and now it's gone.
貴様何を
Well, I'm like palming you,
名も
gripping
知ら
you.
ぬ殺人鬼よ敬意を持つ死を価値がお前にはあるインカーネーション
I don't think that the band on his arm was honestly defending now. It feels like, if anything, he's removed the seal to, again, seize the opponent. What did he just say? It is with most utmost respect that I shall now usurp what is yours. He takes shit. Usurp it. Hogu!
奪う価値が
He takes it.
インカーネーション
Usurper of the celestial gale. Oh, that little flash there. That was so sick. See that? Hold up. Oh, that little flash. Called. What happened? How? Yoink? That was so cool. And then cinematic cut gone. Black bar's gone. I love how the red, black, you know, blood, mud, whatever this shit is, it's gone and boom, boom. Okay. I guess Jack hasn't been absorbed. Jack is dead? There's no way, right? What happened to the whole, I'm a manslaughterer, you're a man, I'm gonna kill you? Okay. Oh, no, he's still there.
奪ったのか
Stole my Hogu. Noble Phantasm stealing. Yo, where's Francesca? She should be popping off watching this. It's crazy. Yeah, and now I realize he was gonna take Ea. He's taunting everybody to use their powers. He can just take it like that. I don't know how many times. It'd be crazy if you could just take anybody's. But like, yeah, there it is. There it fucking is. The Mongolian throat singers are back.
のは慣れている
The usurper.
撤退しろ。作戦は中止だ。
Orlando. The implication here is that Alkidus thinks that these fucking Clan Calton noble phantasms are worth stealing. Come on, let's be real. Y'all been brandishing your fucking fake ass MPs the entire time, not even awakened. You really think Alkidus gives a fuck? Maybe John Strange fake. I would give, you know, props to John Strange fake's new arm, maybe.
撤退しろ。作戦は中止。
They're frozen, man. They can't move. John, do something! Yeah!
下法による
John flashback. Yo, John flashback. We got okay. The episode's gonna end with John Strange fake Hogu incantation cliffhanger. It's coming. I feel it. It's coming, bro. I am the John of my blade. Yo, imagine he has a moment like that.
下法による
Say the lines, John.
同じく下法によって取り締まるしかない。
Okay, lock in though. What's this actual lore? Lock in. No more memes. So John, Airbus A300, right. Not on Mother's Day this time. I don't know. Hey, shot down another fucking plane. What he does best. Okay.
によって取り締まるし
That's our parents dead. That's why he joined.
下法によって取り締まるしかない。君たちは
Justice. Ooh. I am. Oh, he's moving. Son of man.
それを万有とは言うまい
Oh shit. He gonna throw hands. He gonna throw
哀れな
hands.
ものよ
Oh no, John. Not in front of the baddie. Not in front of her. Oh, come on. He just got bitch slapped by the arrow. God damn. Quicker, sorry. The bow. Oh! Oh! He doing the Rem Twister from ReZero. Did we hype up John Strange fake for nothing? What is the Hogu? He's gonna say Hogu, right? And we're gonna see the translations, right? You tell me this is empty setup? The empty setup! No, why? Why would you do that? You set this character up by getting his arm cut off versus Jester into him being acknowledged, and then Caster giving him, you know, the arm of like the poisonous ravenous Hydra and shit, and he's just done? I refuse to believe it. There's no way. Next episode, John is gonna start contorting way back and he's gonna say, I am the John of my blade, and he's gonna start Johning everywhere. Amazing episode. Amazing fucking episode. Where do I even start? The Sakuga was amazing. The compositing, I think, was pretty good. Some parts, kind of hard to see. Definitely nighttime farting. It's difficult, right? The overwhelming amount of blood and red and black on the screen. It's hard to kind of make sense of things at times, but I felt the menacing aura and the vibes. Especially the screams, bro. The screams of the girls that Jack the Ripper has killed. Oh my fucking god. 2 noble phantasms only for it to get stolen, though, by the way. Again, I love the lore and how it like counters each other of Alkidus, you know, refusing his divinity, the godhood shit, to kind of have pride as a man to slay the gods, but then you have the manslaughterer, Jack the Ripper, that can do it. Or Richard versus Gilgamesh, and how Richard loves to seek, you know, treasures of Artoria, and how Gilgamesh might have a bunch of them, and Gilgamesh acknowledging Richard and Enkidu's vow. It's really cool. Sigma and Assassin, I think that Assassin's gonna die trying to save Sigma, right? And Sigma's like development of like, oh, I wanted to be saved. It's some great characterization and developments happening across the board. I just really hope that John Strange Fake has a bit more to this, because if this is really all it was built up for, that is fucked up. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content, and until next time, take care.